Good evening. Thanks for stopping by GLF Goat League Fishing. I'm Donnie, one of the members of the Goat League family, and by you watching, yes you are now a goat or goatette. So again, thanks for stopping by. So this evening, we'll be targeting carp. We have an evening session, so we may be able to fish about 3 to 4 hours before sunset. So come join me. I'm gonna gather some water, then I'll show you what I'm using. Let's go. All right, guys, so this is the section we'll be fishing this evening. So let's get active. I'm gonna gather some water here so we can keep our hands clean as we're using the pack bait as we target some of these carp. So all right, so water's looking pretty clean, so I'll take it. All right, so let's go over the setup on the payload end today. We'll be using a boat rig, as it's called within carp fishing, which is a number 4 carp hook attached to a hair rig, which is tied with 30-pound braid, attached to a swivel, which is attached to our 2-ounce method feeder lead that we purchased from Outside with Tom. If you haven't checked out his videos, go over to Outside with Tom, phenomenal carp fisherman. And we're attached to 20-pound mono. So that's the payload in today. We'll be attaching to this hair rig some spicy field corn. So this is going to be the setup. We'll attach some pack bait on here. I'll go over that setup in just a moment. All right, guys, so we're going to put some pack bait on the payload end, which is this 2-ounce method feeder sinker right here. Man, check it out. So we have some top secret pack bait right here. I'm just kidding. So let's go over the recipe. It's going to be some oats. We got a little bit of cream corn in there, along with blended field corn that I blended with some vanilla extract. I've also put a little bit of cinnamon in here, along with some sweet pea pellets, and I put a little bit of everything bagel seasoning in there, just a tad. So this is going to be the pack bait. I made this before I left for this particular spot, so it's good and firm, so it should pack really well on the method feeder. We've also attached our spicy field corn to the hair rig, so the only thing we need to do is just get baited up and get it sent out. All right, so we're just getting this pack bait on here, and this is first time me trying this recipe with some what that I added here that's different. I forgot to tell you, I put a little bit of grounded chia seed in here as well. So a lot of variants in this particular pack bait, man. So I don't know if it's going to yield any results, but we're going to stay optimistic and get active, guys. So we got maybe 2 more to rig up, and then we're going to get casted out. All right, guys, so got about maybe 3 to 4 feet of space here to cast out. We're going to run one over here to the left, right here in the center, and one over here to the right, maybe near that stump that's over there. I don't know, it depends on the depth of this water. I see a lot of activity with some shad, so that's a good sign. So there's some fish over here for sure, but let's see if we can get after the targeted species, which is the undisputed pound for pound best fighting fish in freshwater, the American, not to be mistaken for any other country, but the American common carp. So let's get after it. GLF Goat League Fishing. All right, guys, let's get this one casted out. We're gonna go over there right to the left over here in this corner. Not where I intended, but oh, I just saw a big carp jump over there. across the lake over there. So we're gonna give this a try here. Let's get our drag set. All right, I like that. So they clicker on. All right, so we got that one set, guys. Let's get this second one casted out here. We're gonna go right in the center. It's maybe 5-6 feet of water there. So we have that one all set. Last one, guys, last one. Last one. Let's get her casted out over here to the left. Oh. Guys, I didn't open up the bail, it just snapped it. So guys, I'm gonna tie up another, oh my goodness. I'm gonna tie up another rig. Oh, that's horrible, guys, dang it. All right, GLF Fishing Chronicles, let's get after it. All right, guys, rookie mistake. So since we did not open up the bail and we just lost our boat rig, we're gonna retie another one. So it's a great opportunity for me to do a quick video on how we tie up the boat rig. So we need a few things. So we're gonna start with a bobber stop. So we'll get this on the bobber stop here. So we're just gonna go through this eyelet on top of the wire here. And then we're gonna put this bobber stop on by pulling it onto the line. So it's securely on the line right now. Then we're gonna rock out with a bead, if we will. So we're gonna do a glass bead. So we'll take out one of those. We'll put that on the line, so we have the bead, and then we're going to go with a 2-ounce method feeder. So we have a 2-ounce method feeder here. Put that on the line, and then we're going to add another bead, guys. We'll add another bead to the line. So really easy. So another bead. And we have some of our hair rigs here already pre-tied. Maybe I'll go over a video describing how we pre-tie our hair rigs for situations like this. Then we're just going to do a simple clinch knot. This is going to be 7 times around the tag end, around 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back through the loop that we just formed, and then we're going to cinch down, guys. All right, goats and goatettes, so we have that tied there. We currently have 2 lines out right now. I'll just cut the tag in here, tag in cut, and we're all set. Just that quickly, we just tied another rig. The only thing we left to do is to put on the field corn and the pack bait, and we'll be ready to cast out. GLF, Goat League Fishing. And while we're at it, I may as well give a demonstration on how to put the corn, the field corn, onto the hair rig. So this is a makeshift threading needle or baiting needle for the field corn. We're going to go with 3 kernels of corn for this, and then we're just going to place the baiting needle through the field corn. Come on, get in there. All right, so we'll go with 3 of them. And for this, what I do is I file down the point so it's not so sharp, so I don't poke myself. And so if you're not going to buy the baiting needle that's pre-made and you make your own, I advise that you file that down just to make that point blunt where it doesn't poke you as easily. Still can poke you, but not as easily. So we're going to place the corn onto this hair rig. So what we'll do is this is a loop on this hair rig, so we're just going to place the baiting needle through the loop, and it's going to catch on to the barb right here. Then we're just going to pull the corn over the barb onto the thread or the braided line. With that, we take a little piece of twig and place it onto the hair through the loop and pull the corn snugly against the wooden bait stop that we made. And that's it. And all that's left is to just put some pack bait on here. So really easy. Took less than maybe 5 minutes to get rebaited, retied, and back in the water. All right, guys, let's give this another shot. All right, goats, let's give this another shot. So we have our drag set tightly. We're gonna open the bail. Now we're gonna get casted out. Perfect. Yes, silence is beautiful. Sometimes silence is beautiful, right?
When I have a silence area, I was a little bit scared because if I have silence, it means that washes something thinking and soon will the air alert.
Yeah. It's usually quiet before the chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, good. Nice to meet you, Andrew. I'm Donnie.
Donnie,
yeah.
Donnie, nice to meet you, Donnie.
Nice to meet you. All right. Yeah, guys, so we just met Andrew, who is a refugee from Ukraine who escaped the Ukrainian-Russian war. Avid fisherman in Ukraine, but here in the United States right now and enjoying the great outdoors. So shout out to Andrew. Maybe we'll see him on this body of water in the future. All right, goats and goatettes, it's been about an hour. No bites just yet, but we're gonna get rebaited and recast it, and hopefully we can get after our targeted species. All right, so we just went on an exploration over here and found a carp carcass. while we're trying to get ourselves unhung. So we know there's carp over here. We could smell it and see it. But what we don't know is, are we going to get unhung? And we're gonna go and get our feet wet, because this water is a little cold, guys. There we go. So we're unhung, guys. We got it back. We know for sure. We just affirmed that there's carp here. You guys may be able to see that carp that's decaying right there. So we know for sure there's carp, and we know for sure we didn't have to break off the method feeder that we purchased from outside with Tom, because they're about $5 a pop, guys. So we don't want to lose too many of those. That's a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich for sure. All right, GLF Adventures. I'll see you on the bank. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a bite. We got a bite, ladies and gentlemen. We got a bite. Fish on. We don't want them to go over near that tree. Fish on. We're gonna try to keep him out of that tree, guys. He's trying to go over near that tree. He's trying to go over near that tree. Fish on. We were about to get the third rod recasted that we just unclutched. But right now, I don't know what we have, guys, but it's pretty nice. Oh boy. I think we got a goat, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get our net ready. We got our net ready. We hadn't gotten the opportunity to see them just yet. Trying to take us for another run. Oh man, it looks like a nice carp. I think I just saw the wake here. Step down. Trying to go on another run, guys. We're almost about to see him. I think, yeah. Oh man, guys, got a nice 6-7 pound carp. Yes. We hadn't. He's not in yet. Let's see if we can get him in. Oh, we missed him, guys. Got him. Got him, guys. GLF, Go League Fishing. We got him. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ghosts and godettes. Man, we barely had him hooked, guys. Barely had him hooked. Barely had him hooked. Our corn survived, but let's show you guys this fish. All right, goats and goatettes, we have the targeted species. I'll say a 6-7 pound carp, really nice colors on this warm fall day. Excited that we were able to get out here and find success with the targeted species. So we're gonna get this one back. Really nice colors. Came in just as I was about to cast out my third real nice subtle bite. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna get him back. The ledge here. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way. All right, there he is. He's safe. All right. There he goes. Thank you. Catch you next time. All right, let's do a little exploring before night. This is my first time coming to this location. So nice little park called Peninsula Park here in North Texas. Looks like this might be a good spot for maybe some catfish. I think out there's maybe around 18 feet according to the depth charts that I was reviewing. So maybe a good spot to check out and maybe target some catfish in the future. I'll have to be careful with these rocks and landing the fish, but maybe a decent spot. And towards the evening, we'll get a bit of a reprieve from the sun. Right around this shade tree right here. So a nice little spot. So I'll make a mental note of this spot. But stay tuned. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a catfish video. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Looks like he's rubbing against something down there. Fish on. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on, guys. All right, goats and goatettes. Let's see if we can keep him out of this log over here. Don't want him to get on this log. Oh. Come on. Stay off that log. Turn, turn. We're not out of trouble yet. He's trying to get around that log. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out the log. Get out the log. Okay, there we go. He's off the log, guys. I don't know. It's sporadic. I don't know what this is, guys. I'm interested to see what this is. Maybe a darty carp. I don't know if this is a carp. The way it's swimming, maybe a drum. I don't know. No. Big buffalo, guys. Big buffalo, it looks like. Looks like a big buffalo. Yeah, big buffalo, guys. Big buffalo. Big buffalo. Big buffalo. See if we can get him in the net. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got him, guys. We got him, goats. We got him. We got him, goats. Oh, big buffalo. Oh, big buffalo. This is a big buffalo, guys. Big, huge buffalo. Yeah. Oh, big buffalo. Sheesh. Huge. Big buffalo, guys. We're gonna get a weight on it. Right here in the bottom lip, guys. This is what the hair rig is designed to do. Huge buffalo. All right, so we got it zeroed out on pounds. All right, let's get it hooked up. Oh boy. So 16.8 pounds. 16.8 pounds. Yeah, so hovering between 16.10, 16.8. So about a 14-pound buffalo. And it's a pretty fish, guys. Pretty fish. Pretty fish. See if we can get our hands on him. Oh, stop it. If I can get him up. All right. Guys, we may not be able to get there. He's a little camera shy, to say the least. He or she. All right, let's try this. Let's try this side. All right. Those can go there. Oh, got a 14-pound buffalo. Really nice colors. Thank you. We'll consider this a goat, but a really nice fish. We're gonna get them back in the water. So what a great day. I think this is gonna conclude today's session. A little sunset session here on Ray Hubbard Lake here at Peninsula Park. We targeted some carp today, and we got lucky to catch this 14-pound buffalo, and let's get him back. All right, guys, let's get this fish back safely and get me back to the bank safely. And we're gonna get out of here. So let's get him released. Somewhat of a steep bank, but there he goes. Nice buffalo. All right, I think he's catching his bearings now, guys. He's swimming off. Get out of here, buffalo. All right, there he goes. GLF, Goat League Fishing, another successful day here on the water here at Ray Hubbard Peninsula Park. If you're in the area, stop by. Make sure you treat the waters and the banks with kindness. Until next time, GLF, Goat League Fishing, and we're out.